Mr. Igisomar, there's a bunch of issues right now with land leases, public land leases. On the top of my head, it's ELAND. Past week, there's been some public hearings with the Senate. Of course, Marianas Resort lease is up, and ELAND is one of the companies we're buying who actually submitted their proposal. What's the state of it, and what do you think?
Well, currently, as we all know, DPL went through that RFP a long time ago, and that RFP got stuck in a litigation. And then through my predecessors, the former Secretary Teresita Santos, they were able to negotiate to finalize the acceptance on the lease agreement. And so DPL prepared the lease agreement with respect to, in line with the proposal that was submitted. And the next step, of course, is to send it to the legislature for their concurrence. So that's what the process is. It went to the legislature, it's at the legislature now. So at this time, DPL, we are summoned. DPL is summoned to go up there and for a public hearing by the legislature. So it's under that committee. So dependent now upon the committee's decision whether they are to approve it or not. So that's where DPL is now, is just waiting for the decision from the legislature.
That's the biggest land lease we have, our public land lease, right? One of the biggest.
Yes.
And can you comment on the controversy right now? Like, ELAND has been laying off, furloughing, and Kensington is closing for a month, and they still are bidding for the biggest public land lease in the CNMI.
Yes, of course, I totally understand where the public is coming from with respect to their comments, concerns. We have companies in the CNMI, ELAND being one, coming out with announcements and amongst other companies. But currently, at this stage, the document is with the legislature. So we wait for their feedback coming from the legislature. With respect to, are we going to do anything further on the case of ELAND? We've been communicating with them. I've met them only once, and eventually we'll have more discussion on those matters.
On the viability, financial viability.
The discussion on the RFP and their capacity, capability, current events, what's happening, will you be able to handle this? Those things will be discussed.
Mm-hmm. Changing gears, can you talk about Kanoa Resorts land lease? When did it expire, and what's the situation now on the RFP?
The Kanoa Resort will be expiring next month. We are working, they're finalizing the RFP to be released to the public to seek if there's any investor who will be willing to take over the property, the assets of public land, which is the Kanoa Resort. But the lessee, the current lessee, will be is expiring. That lease, that document is expiring mid next month. Yes.
That's Stan Holdings.
The corporation, yes.
The corporation.
The corporation they used for that property. The Mañagaha Island concessionaire, that one, as a matter of fact, the RFP was out and the deadline was today at 11 o'clock this morning. And as of this morning, we received only 2 proposals. Last I checked, only 2. Because there are people may be sending in by email or dropping them manually. Hand carry, yes.
Is there a chance that you can give the names of the?
No, I can't. I spoke. I wanted to share the information, but I spoke to the real estate director who is handling the RFPs, and she stated that it's not within the guidelines and processes that they followed. They will open up the RFPs. They will do their assessment, and at the time when they report on the qualifications, they will announce those 2.
So far, 2. Only.
So far that I know, there's 2.
How about the current leasee? Is he part of that, or is it disqualified already?
No, I don't know. All I know is there's 2.